Hi everyone, today we are gonna talk about GPUs, especially the difference between two types, integrated and dedicated. You have definitely used one of these. Today we are gonna explore in depth uh, the definition of it and how it works. You must already been using GPUs, but which kind? Uh, Every time you scroll through Instagram, watch YouTube, and play games, something inside your device is doing all the visual work. That something is a GPU. Uh, but not all GPUs are built the same. Your laptop might have totally different kind of GPU than a gaming PC, and your phone has one too. So we are gonna dive into it. So, what is a GPU? Before we compare them, let's make sure that we know what is a GPU. What is a CPU? So, the main processor have a really few powerful core from 4 to 16. Uh, this can solve really complicated problems, but it can work maybe one at a time. A GPU is different. Is different. It has thousands of uh, tiny cores. They are they do the work at the same time, and that makes the GPU perfect for graphics because it would do multiple uh, math um, millions of math calculation in on time in parallel at the same time. So integrated GPU, uh, it live on the same chip as on your CPU. They share the same pieces of silicons and they are share the same RAM. Uh, there's no separation of memory, just for graphic. One of the advantages of the integrated is that they are cheap and they use very little power, and it fits into small enough to fit into a cell phone or into a cell phone or laptop. What is the disadvantage? Because of the shared memory with the CPU, it can become like a bottleneck, and you just don't have many cores dedicated to do task. The dedicated GPU uh, is a whole unit of chips, usually on their own car, and it's plugging into the motherboard. It has its own core memory called VRAM, its own power supplies, and thousands of cores than compared to the integrated GPU. This is this is why gaming PC and professional workstation are used because they have to process so much image to do their work. One is the disadvantage is that it produce too much heat. They are expensive, but have a high performance graphically. One analogy is that I can think of is like publishing fantasy novel, a publishing house. So in the integrated GPU, like you might be the author, you are writing a novel, right? But you use the same pen for sketching, for taking notes and signing. It is good to work for a day writing emails and drafting simple text. You will on time you will run out of ink fast and that you will struggle if you perform too much tasks at the same time. In the dedicated GPU, you can think about like you have a typewriter. Um, it has an own supply of ribbon or own paper and energy source, and it can write 500 pages and can edit in real time and never slow down. So this is the comparison about the integrated GPU and the dedicated. So we can say that the location it lives inside the CPU, and the dedicated have their own car or just different unit. Memory they share the same RAM, and the dedicated have the between 8 to 24 gigabyte of RAM dedicated to. The power draw is to 5 to 15 watts, and the dedicated have 100 to 400 watts, which is consume too much energy. The core count is between 96 to 1280. That means like they can perform that many different tasks compared to the dedicated, which is almost 1000 to 16,000. Uh, the cost of the GPU is included uh, with the integrated. It's included in the with the CPU, and the dedicated is you have to buy it separately. The price can range from 150 to 1050. And the integrated GPU is best for website browsing, video, office, and some light AI. For dedicated gaming, 3D, machine learning, and video editing is the best performance. We can find integrated GPU in laptop phones and the dedicated to gaming PC and workstation. This is a comparison about the performance in different GPU. So we can see that for Intel, we have a 12. It's an integrated GPU. Um, you have a 12 FPS. This is a frame per second. How smooth it refresh the every image. We have the AMD Radeon that is into 28 that is also integrated GPU, and we have the RTX 460 that is giving us 90 FPS. Um, this is a perfect amount for games generally, and we have the RTX 490 that has a performance of 165 uh, frames per second. Why it matters like beyond gaming, like like one thing that we know is like the GPU is can perform AI and machine learning. We can train neural network that is like basically millions of same calculation running in parallel at the same time. Um, that is exactly what the shaders are built for, right? The server running ChatGPT, they use dedicated GPUs also. Video editing, exporting, maximum resolution, also use a built-in encoder. Also weather forecasts, molecular simulation are GPU accelerated, and on the mobile side like Apple and chips integrated GPU are now so efficient that it can match the entry level of dedicated GPU. Some takeaways is that GPU are parallel processor, like thousands of small core doing the same job simultaneously. Integrated GPU are millions of silicon and RAMs with the CPU. It's efficient, affordable, and is everywhere. The dedicated GPU have their own die like VRAM and power budget, extreme performance at a cost. Also, the gap is shrinking. What does that mean? That uh, the the integrated and the dedicated are coming to a match where the performance is getting better and better over the year. We also have to take in account what do we need it for. If it's for everyday tasks, we use integrated, and if it's for gaming, AI or 3D, we use dedicated. Thank you.